Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Travis, and my wife Stacy and I, we go to garage sales, rummage sales, and yard sales, and we look for undervalued items to flip for a profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. We just got to this huge rummage sale. They're still setting stuff up, so I'm going to be going through all this, kind of showing you everything, but I'm going to come back to these tables a couple of times because, like I said, they just keep bringing more and more and more stuff out. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and I can't wait to show you everything that we picked up today. I'm starting over here in like the toy area, I guess you would call it. They have some board games, some puzzles. They do have some plush. So I'm going to go through that. I'm not really seeing anything right off the bat. They do have some music playing, so I'm going to be narrating a lot of this video. But as I head to the next area, this is like where they have like a lot of bedding stuff. So there's like some sheets, some blankets. They also have some decorations for holidays. On the table to the right, they have a whole bunch of Valentine's Day decorations. As I'm cruising through, they have some cups. And then on another table, they have a huge set of silverware. You guys know that I love picking up silverware. It's one of my favorite things to find. One of our best sales ever was on a beautiful set of silverware. So anytime I see silverware, I'm always going to look it up, comp it out. This one was in really good shape. The condition was really good, but just this pattern wasn't really selling for that much. So I had to leave it, but always check out silverware, guys. Always comp it out because, like I said, some of these pieces can go for some really good money.
Does this have a frame over here, guys?
I think it's still back. Yeah, we gotta bring it. Yeah,
Well, I'll leave this over here then.
Over here on this table, I find two Corel sets. One of them is called Crazy Daisy. It's the green one with like the daisies on the top. They have a bunch of plates. I'm checking the condition. They're in okay shape, but Crazy Daisy is a popular pattern. And they also had some Apricot Grove, which is the plates with like the little orange pieces on it. And they had a couple of plates of those. They also had a platter. And I probably would have picked those up if they were in better condition. They just weren't in the best shape. And usually when I pick up Corel items, I usually like to try to get like a whole set. Like, you know, with plates, bowls, cups, not just, you know, a couple of plates or a couple of bowls. So I'm going to pass on these, but those are pretty good patterns to pick up.
Discover your power.
I'll go with Mike.
Discover your power.
Can't support it.
There's like 4 pieces for. Oh, it's just okay, buddy. See you soon.
So I'm just going through the tables over here, showing you a little bit of what they have. Like I say in my other videos, if you guys do see anything that maybe I missed or maybe something that has some value to it, please leave me a comment down below so we can all learn together. So I'm just cruising through the tables. I end up finding Stacy over here, and she's looking at a whole bunch of like flags, like flagpole flags. Just some that we would pick up for ourselves. Sometimes we do pick up some flags if they're brand new, and some of them can sell for some decent money. But these ones that we're looking at here, they're for different holidays. We're just looking to pick up for ourselves. The Easter one's cute too. Oh, it has lights in it. It lights up. I'm back over in the toy area. I looked through the plush, really didn't see anything in the plush bin. Then I find this bag, and I see some Littlest Pet Shop little figurines in there. So I'm like, all right, nothing is priced here, so I'm not sure how much all this is going to be, but there's quite a few in there. So I'm like, all right, Littlest Pet Shop, I'm going to pick those up. And also in the same area, there was another bag which had a whole bunch of toys in there as well. And as I'm looking, I do notice that it has like a Fortnite figure in there, has like some Fortnite pieces. It also has a Five Nights at Freddy's figurine. It's the bear, but it is missing like its legs and I think one arm. So it's not in the best condition, but who knows, maybe the other pieces are in this bag, but I'm just going to try to pick up the whole bag of toys. So when I saw that Fortnite figure in the bag of toys, when I was going through this other box right here, I did notice that it had like some Fortnite, I don't know what it is, it's like a building, like building pieces. So it was in this box. I was like, okay, maybe I should go back there. Maybe they go together. I'm not 100% sure. So when I went back, in this like little Star Wars tub, they had a whole bunch of like this Fortnite building. So I checked and see if it went together. It didn't go together, but I was thinking maybe I could sell them together. But she wasn't separating this tote right here, even though they weren't the same items. Like one was Fortnite. I think the other ones were like Hot Wheels. She wasn't like separating them. So I had to pass on it because she wouldn't just sell me the one Fortnite tote by itself. Just pick this up. Has the remote with it. So it's crazy because I went back to the electronic table and I've been there like 4 times already. And then when I went back, I found that Bose radio. I also found this Machi Koro. It's a brand new and sealed game. And then I also find a Nintendo Switch dock. There wasn't a Nintendo Switch or anything, but just the dock that you put the system into, that was there as well on the electronic table. So it was a good thing that I went back because all of that stuff was not there when I first got there. So I'm making one final loop. I head over to this table that has a whole bunch of plates and cups. I do see someone, I guess, had moved that Apricot Grove Corel set. So I see some coffee mugs here. Nothing that really catches my eye. So I do head back over to like almost where the electronic section was, where there's some sporting goods stuff. I do see 2 baseball bats that are in this bag right here. But both of them are broken, so I had to pass on those unfortunately, but always keep a lookout for baseball bats, always comp them out, because some baseball bats can resell for some really good money, so always keep a lookout for those. And then I head over to find Stacy, and we're going to go through everything that we've picked up. Stacy picked up these Keurig travel mugs. They were still brand new. They did have some wear on them, like they were a little scratched up a little bit, so they were new. They were probably worth about $20. So she had quite a few of them. I think she had like 6 or 7. So Stacy picked those up. She found a couple of belts. The one that I'm showing you right here is like this jeweled belt. She also found a couple other fossil belts. She found this really nice down jacket. So we're interested in picking up that. Like I said before, none of this stuff had prices on it, so we're not really sure how much it costs. Looks nice. And she also found this brand new Keen backpack, which looks really nice. Alright guys, so that was a huge rummage sale. So sorry, the GoPro battery died. We were there for a couple of hours, like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So they were still bringing stuff out right when we got there.
They had so much stuff.
So much stuff, like truckloads of stuff. So when we got there, like we split up, Stacy and I split up, and you guys saw some of the things that I got, but Stacy, when we broke apart, tell me a little bit about what you were finding out there.
I mean, I started in the kitchen stuff, and I didn't find too much over there. I actually didn't pick up anything for like the first half an hour that we were there.
Right.
Because, I mean, they had a lot of stuff out, but nothing that I was interested in.
Yeah.
So I just kept making loops, and every time I made a new loop, there was more stuff out. So.
Right. I know. That was crazy. It was just crazy. There's so much stuff.
Yeah.
I can't emphasize that enough.
Yeah. You were looking at the Barbies in that bag,
yes.
And I did see those too, but they were pretty dirty. That's why I left them.
Is that way? Yeah. I was looking through that bag, and then I brought it over to you for for Stacey to look at. She knows a little bit more about the dolls and stuff like that.
I'm trying to learn more about Barbies right now. I usually look at like the Barbies if they're older, those were mostly newer Barbies.
Uh-huh.
But I also look at Barbies if they have something special about them or different. Like if they have eyelashes, or a Barbie we picked up a while ago, she had a button on her back and it made her head turn and her arms
that was
move.
cool.
So it was something different that grabbed my attention.
Right.
But it's kind of hard to tell with the newer, not newer, but like Barbies from when I was a kid,
Right.
if those are worth anything or not.
Yeah.
So I am learning more about those, but
Right.
you should always check the Barbies because there could be something good in there.
Absolutely. And you just said the condition just wasn't great.
Yeah, the condition just wasn't good. They felt like dirty and grimy.
Yeah.
And their hair was like matted, so I just didn't want to
We
mess
just
with it.
passed on it. Gotcha.
But right now, since the Barbie movie just came out, if you do find Barbie stuff, it is pretty popular right now. So
Yeah.
I would pick it up or at least comp it out to see if it's selling. And then I was also looking at I don't know if you saw it in the video. Maybe it might have been gone by the time you got over there, but they had a big bag of yarn. And
Oh yeah, no, I missed
you
that.
guys know that we did really good with a big lot of yarn that we bought a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But almost all the yarn in this bag, it was a pretty big bag, but it was all opened and used.
So they weren't okay.
Yeah, they only won 50 cents a skein, which is a great deal, but they were all new. They weren't new, so.
Was there a lot of like the same kind? Like,
No.
Oh, okay.
That either,
Gotcha.
so,
I was
yeah.
thinking about that. Maybe combine the same color. Or whatever.
Yeah, we do like doing that, but they were almost all different and almost all open, so decided to pass on that too.
Dang it.
Yeah.
So something that we're working on, I'm really working on, is like not rushing through sales. Like a lot of times when I get to garage sales or rummage sales, I'm just trying to go through everything.
It's so hard for
Well,
you.
it's so hard for me. I'm just like trying to go through everything really quick so I can get to the next sale. Because I don't know why, but in my mind I'm like, oh, the next sale might have something better that I really want. But
Yeah.
I really need to focus on just like taking my time and going through, you know, everything that's at these sales, because, you know, there have been times where like I remember something after the fact when I've already left a garage sale and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have picked that up, or that was worth some money. And then maybe sometimes I try to go back to get it and it's already gone. But if I just would have taken my time when I was there, you know, I could have picked it up. Which kind of leads us into this like tip about rummage sales or garage sales, is really take your time and go through everything, because like Stacey and I were saying, they were still bringing stuff out at this rummage sale. And we were there for like a couple hours, but if we were just there and kind of went through like once or twice and then left, we would have missed out on so much stuff.
Like the bows.
Yeah, like that Bose radio. Like I didn't find that until like the very end, like almost like to the 2-hour mark. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we were there for 2 hours. I found it at the very end. And then at the same time, I found a Nintendo Switch dock. There wasn't a Switch, but just the dock that connects to the TV. And that was there, like, right next to the Bose. So they were still bringing stuff out, like 2 hours.
stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. Like 2 hours after we already got there. So definitely take your time when you're at these sales, because, you know, you can find some really good stuff.
So some of my favorite things that I found at that sale was this backpack, Keen backpack, brand new with tag, so nice.
It's like I think it's like a camping backpack or something.
That's it.
Yeah. It's
I
like
don't
really
know, but
nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
And that definitely wasn't out when we first got there.
Definitely not. I think you were wearing it for like...
I was.
like walking around and I see Stacey like this backpack. I'm like, what's she doing with that thing? But you were just wearing it around?
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
Because I had a lot of stuff in my bag, so it's,
Yeah.
you know, it's easier to just put it on my back.
That's smart. That's smart.
And then they also brought out a huge stack of belts. Look at this one.
It's all jeweled
Cool.
up.
Yeah. Bedazzled. Really nice. Somebody out there is going to love this.
Gonna love it.
Mm-hmm. And then they also had these two really nice tooled leather belts. The really nice pattern
I
on
didn't
them.
even see those. I didn't even see belts there at all.
I know, because I saw them bring them out, so I went over to look right away. Yeah, but
those
they
are
were
really
really
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
And we got 2 fossil patchwork belts, which already sold.
Yep.
So those are really nice too. A lot of good stuff. So the brand on this belt is Nakona. I don't always pick up Nakona, but it was the style of the belt that sold me.
Looks
got my
pretty
attention.
intricate. A lot of things going on in this belt.
Super detailed.
Yeah.
Really cool. And then the other 2 are both bloopers, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Bloopers. Oh, and I also found an Evan Pacone like puffer, like a full body puffer jacket.
Yeah, that was
which,
nice.
I know we just said a couple videos ago that we try not to pick up jackets during the summer, but it was such a good price,
Right.
and it was really nice that I think it's worth it to list and probably hold on to until the fall or winter.
We think it's like $100 or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I
All
wish
right.
we had that when we went to Tennessee, because I would have loved it.
Yeah, it would have kept it definitely
It's a nice
warm.
jacket, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So the GoPro died, so you didn't see us check out, but we ended up spending $75 there. Some of the things we did take out, like those Keurig,
mugs.
like coffee little tumbler mugs. Yeah, they were new, but they only sell for about $20. And even though they were new, they had some condition issues. Like some had like some scratches and some scuffs. So we ended up taking those out.
And they weren't selling that quickly, so
Yeah, that always
Wasn't
matters
worth
too.
it.
Like just because something is worth some money, if it's not selling, then then what's the point?
Yeah.
You know, so
overall, I think we found a lot of good stuff at the rummage sale.
Absolutely.
We love rummage sales.
It's our favorite kind of sales.
It is our favorite. So try to remember when you guys are at garage sales and rummage sales to take your time and don't just rush through the sale.
Yes,
You gonna
I
work on
know.
that?
It's so hard for me because I always think I'm missing something at a different sale.
I know.
But I gotta take the time. But yeah, definitely take your time at these sales and look through stuff because, you know, we found some gems today.
You can do it.
When I get to these sales, I know I can do it.
I believe
can
in
do
you.
it. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us as we went to this huge rummage sale. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and now we're going to show you what everything is worth. Bye, guys.
Bye.